If you are anything like me, you know what it is like to feel stressed. Everyone has been stressed at some point in their life, whether it's taking a test, preparing for a job interview, or giving a speech like I'm doing right now. It's important to understand the effect that stress has on everyone so you can better understand yourself and what others are going through. Stress has many lasting effects, but there are different methods to prevent stress and cope with anxiety. Today, I will discuss the different immediate and long-term effects that stress has. Second, we will learn about the methods that are used to prevent stress. And lastly, we will understand how to react in stressful situations. To begin, I'll discuss some health issues that many people are unaware of can be caused by stress. An article published by the Mayo Clinic in 2019 titled "How Stress Affects Your Body and Behavior" explains that there are many physical, mental, and behavioral effects that stress has. These common effects that many people are aware of include headaches, irritability, problems sleeping, anxiousness, or having stomach problems. But many people are unaware of the long-term effects that can be caused by chronic stress. These can include developing an eating disorder, having high blood pressure, obesity, heart disease, depression, drug or alcohol abuse, or self-isolation from loved ones. And now that you know many common and extreme ways stress can impact your life, you are probably hoping that you can fix some of these unwanted outcomes, and you can. There are many different lifestyle practices that can help prevent stress. Gabriel Dunsmith, in his article titled "Simple Ways to Relieve Stress and Anxiety," published by Healthline in 2018, explains that exercise is a great way to prevent stress. Exercise results in lower cortisol levels in the brain. Cortisol is a stress hormone, so more exercise, less stress hormone, less stress. This can be achieved by running, doing yoga, hiking, walking, anything that gets your body moving. Gabriel Dunsmith also recommends to reduce your caffeine intake. Caffeine is a known stimulant which will increase the levels of anxiety in your body. So by reducing the level of caffeine in your body, you're also reducing the amount of anxiety you feel. They also recommend to spend time doing things you enjoy, whether that's a hobby, hanging out with friends, family. Just do something to add some enjoyment to your day. And while these lifestyle changes can be incredibly effective over time, sometimes you need to relieve stress right away. And luckily, there are ways to immediately calm down. Margarita Tartakovsky, in her article, "Reduce Anxiety Right Here, Right Now" from Psych Central in 2018, recommends to take a deep breath. And even though it sounds very easy, it does make sense. By taking a deep breath, you're activating your respiratory system, which will lower your heart rate and calm your mind. She also recommends to question your negative thoughts. By doing this, you'll erase the irrational thoughts of stress you feel, and you'll be able to think logically. CDC published an article titled "Tips for Coping with Stress" in 2019. In this, they recommend that you talk with someone you trust, whether that's a family member, a friend, anyone you can confide in, because they have probably experienced many of the same feelings you are too. But if you don't want to talk to someone because for a personal reason, the Mayo Clinic, in their article "Stress Effects" in 2019, recommends that you do seek help from a therapist, because that can be very effective in reducing the amount of stress you feel. And now that we've covered everything, let's review what we have learned. Today we discussed stress in a few ways. First, I explained the effects of normal and constant stress on the mind and body. Second, we learned practices that can help prevent stress. And lastly, we went over things to do in high anxiety situations. Stress is inevitable and everyone will experience it, but it does not need to consume your health or everyday life. There are many easy ways to reduce stress and effects, so instead of worrying and potentially harming your health, simply take a breath or talk to someone you trust because it could save your life.